And the starting five for Korea: 𝗁𝗏, 𝗵𝗶𝗴. Three ball goes up and in for Kong.
I don't think there's any surprises in these first possessions.
Korea to inbound on the baseline. Find Kong again. And my gosh, tough shot from the corner. Was fading away.
Look at that, fading out of bounds. She's almost sitting in the front row by the end of by the time the shot goes down, she's almost sitting with the fans.
It's such a tough shot. Shot clock winding down. No look pass. Oh my goodness, that was pretty.
That was a beautiful play.
Shooting just 19%, and the top scorer for them right now is 𝗁𝗏, shooting 3 for 7 in just 12 minutes of play, 1 assist and 1 turnover as well. But I mean, if Korea wants to get back in this game, they're going to have to score the basketball.
Yes, they're literally 2 options. They've either got to start hitting the 3, or they've got to choose a different way of putting the ball in the bucket. There's no other way to describe what Korea will have discussed in the half. It will have been an open question if I was the coach. Are we going to start hitting the 3 ball or not? If not, we need to go to the bucket now. We need to be more aggressive, and we need to have plays like that where we're attacking and causing Germany problems, because as much as some of that very early shooting in the game was good, and we did that, that example there.
What?
So you almost, you don't want to say it because it's their home World Cup, but is it coming 4 years too early to maybe to a certain degree? You put the next generation of players coming through, and you put 𝗵𝗶𝗴 and 𝗵𝗶𝗴𝗵 sisters in their late 20s, 30, and then you've got, you've got real momentum going into that. But even looking at this September, they could really make waves. They could come away with a medal. Who knows, maybe even the top step and replicate what the men's team have done and make some waves as well. So
Kong using the pick. Nice pass inside to Park. Beautiful connection there.
And that's so much more what we were talking.
Again from 3. Still off the mark for her.
That's where they've seen their success so far in this second half. It's not been perimeter, it's been pick and roll. It's been a little mid-range jump. It's taken them almost 5 minutes, though, to get their first score of the second half.
The drive.
Much better.
Off the glass, plus the foul.
Confidence, aggression, love it.
Yes. Korea definitely needs more of that. They need to get to the free throw line.
And I like that they've clearly intentionally changed their game in their second half. They've clearly turned around and said, let's kind of ignore the 3 unless we're wide open. Let's try and be more direct.
Kong converts the 3-point play. The starting 5 for Korea. We've got Park, Kong, An, Choi, and corner 3 is good for Kong.
Now this is worrying times for Nigeria. Yes, they still have the lead, but Korea
kicks it out. A little backdoor cut. Go.
Yeah, I think that was a difficult one. That was.
Oh.
Yeah, it's had to collapse.
Absolutely. There we go. I think they heard you.
That's much better.
The take by Kong. Beautiful cut for Korea. And like you said, they definitely need a better balance of inside and out.
Didn't get the ball down quick enough.
There's that pass, that face cut. And a tough fit. Got her hands on it.
And that's why she's back in the game.
And nobody picked up Park in transition. 𝗁𝗏 ran the floor.
I think it comes down to, weirdly, the fact that Nigeria aren't able to shoot the 3-ball very well at the moment. So for Korea, they can just collapse on the paint, crowd the paint. They can triple team someone in the post because the kick out is ineffective.
That's the ball on the side, 6.8 left. A little give and go. Well done from Korea.
I love that as a play. I love that as a play. Simplicity. I was going to make the change straight away, though, as 𝗏𝗏.
I'm really surprised that both her and Kalu started. And oh my goodness! A deep three from 𝗵𝗏𝗂𝗃. Ball moves around. Tough shot on the move. How in the world did 𝗵𝗏𝗂𝗃 knock that down?
Kong shoots better when she's not thinking about it, when it's not a set shot, when it is off balance.
And stolen away from Korea. She's gonna pull again from the wing. Oh! Big triple! Again!
An even bigger smile on her face as she came back down the floor though, my goodness.
Now she's got 15 points. Another steal from Korea.
Just for this game, for the rest of the week.
Yes. Nice little shot fake. Reversal is there. 𝗵𝗏𝗂𝗃. Drive on the baseline. Kicks it out. Shot fake. Lines it up. Wide open. Nobody comes. 𝗿𝗁𝗄𝗃.
Where she delivers her best basketball, and it's just not recycling and coming around quick enough.
Kong for three! Money in the bank! 𝗵𝗏𝗂𝗃, 20 points now.
Can draw defenders into her.
Here's that big three by Kong. For the starting five for Korea, you've got Park, Kong, An, Choi, and Park, Jisoo Park. Go to the corner, and the first three goes up and in for Korea. 𝗵𝗏𝗂𝗃.
She was literally in the corner clapping for the ball. Please, please, please give me the ball. I'm ready. She certainly had the green light in our last game.
Rios skips it cross court, and Munoz throws it. That is, yeah, throws it off of Kong, so it will stay with 5 seconds on the shot clock. Ball up top, but Kong can't give her any space because it's going up and in, baby. 2 threes for her already.
I feel like she's just picked up from where she left off in the last game.
Exactly. Rios. Get it to Park. Back up to Hunt. And now Kong again! Deadly! It's her third triple. We still got a lot of basketball left.
And you almost look at this now, is there, you know, some kind of differentiation? Are you just literally telling the player that's guarding Kong that you're not to step away, you're not to help, you're just face guarding and denying the ball almost?
Back to Kong. Kong again for three. You bet! 𝗵𝗏𝗂𝗃, 4 threes in almost 6 minutes.
She's one of those shooters, as soon as she feels that flow, that rhythm, it becomes automatic. Coach Cuenca calling a timeout.
All right, so Korea, 4 for 10 from the field. All 4 field goals are 3-pointers by one particular player.
Yeah.
𝗵𝗏𝗂𝗃.
It's 𝗵𝗏𝗂𝗃 right now has 12, Colombia have 8. That's the score.
Yeah, that's literally what the score is.
That's the scoreline right now.
Yeah, we will see what the adjustment's going to be made. Maybe a little. We haven't seen like a box of one or anything.
No,
like
no,
that,
that's something that you wouldn't assign someone that will stay and chase around the court to close her out the game.
And Kong picks up a steal, and Gonzalez has to foul. Kong takes one dribble.
Although with Korea.
And Kong the other way, left open in transition, knocks down another 3. That is her 5th triple. Yes, you heard me. 5 on the night.
And the biggest thing you said, left open.
Left open, yes.
Assign someone just to chase her and irritate her for the next 30, what is it, 28 minutes.
And a little jab step, tough shot. That's off the mark for her. Gonzalez again, quick trigger. Not drives and kicks. 𝗁𝗁 is good for 2. Open shooter from 3. That one's heavy by Lopez. Lee on the wing. Tried to get it to Kong. She wanted to shoot the 3. She's going to drive instead. Finds Park cutting. Oh, wow! Plus the foul.
Sort of love that when a big double pumps to go to the basket as well. That's not an easy skill, and she delivers that so well.
Look at this great cut behind the defense, and an even more difficult finish by Jisoo Park. Kong sidestep and knocks down triple number 6.
And credit to Martinez. She chased over the screen, flew at the first shot attempt, but obviously little dribble, sidestep, wide open. And it's so difficult. You see Martinez jump over that. She's done everything she can do, and to be honest, 𝗵𝗵𝗴 couldn't do anything differently either, but Kong is just in one of those rhythms, in one of those games that it's a nightmare to go up against a player that is playing at that level and is so in the rhythm.
Yeah, it's great for her because it's one of those days where the hoop feels like the size of the ocean.
Yeah,
you just
got like a vacuum attached to it. Everything's going in, right?
I mean, 6 for 9. Top scorer for Korea is Lee-Soo Kang. And let me tell you, folks, if you're just now joining us, you look at your screen, 18 points, 6 for 9 from beyond the arc. That is 67%. That is ridiculous. And we still got 20 minutes left to go.
Absolutely. She started the game lights out. You're literally unconscious to start the game. She wasn't even thinking about it. Look how she's going to come off screens and the ball's being found. And credit to her teammates, they found the hot hand every single time. One little note that I would give that gives Colombia some hope, she cooled down towards the end of that first half. Yes. She was starting to rush a few threes, trying to lean back into it. So if you're a Colombia fan, maybe there is some hope on the horizon, but I am watching a warm-up and she's just draining 3 after 3 after 3. So it might not be as good as I'm trying to paint right now.
Well, they also need to try and find her faster in transition and in transition defense, because so many times we saw her wide open.
Yeah, and with a mismatch, and not a mismatch created off a screening action, just a mismatch from the initial pickup defensively.
Man, that was just this evening versus Germany.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it, in these qualifiers? You get those weird wrinkles where we didn't play a game, but we qualified anyway. But we were saying, will it change how they play the game? I don't think it will. I think France will approach that game with exactly the same mindset, exactly the same level of intensity, whether they have already qualified or they're still fighting.
Taejian gives it to Kang. And wide open after the pick, Kang! With her 7th triple, which has now tied the record for most threes in a game in a qualifying tournament.
désormais deux victoires et 8 défaites dans ce tournoi, comprenant les qualifications à la Coupe du monde de basket féminin à Berlin à l'été prochain. Nos applaudissements pour l'équipe de France.
Into that Korea starting 5, we've got Park, Kang, An, Choi, and Jisoo Park. Get it to Park up top. And Kang with her first attempt. Was that off the glass?
Yeah. When it's your week, it's your week. Everything's going, right?
And the bank is open. So Kang did have 7 threes yesterday and just got the first one to go.
Can she break her own record today?
Can't, yeah. Goes inside to De La Rosa. She's double teamed, so good help side from Kang. Secures the rebound. Kang left open again. She's going to try for a 3rd time and doesn't miss.
And again, the top line of any scouting report after yesterday's game, you know, scouting career would be Kong can shoot threes. And you just have to keep the ball away.
She can also play defense because she just comes up with a steal. This is the layup. But Ji-Yoon Park is there for the follow and put back. Quad right now. Bernardino. Or maybe it was more knee on knee, which also isn't very pleasant.
Horrible. And starting to show out.
They get it to Kong in the corner. Oh boy.
Okay, let me just get the record books out so we can add another one at the top.
That's her third triple in 5 minutes. Oh no, they leave the shooter wide open in the corner. 4 triples now. Følisil Kong. Ji-Yoon Park finds Kong on the wing, and she's fouled immediately.
And that's why. So that's why you foul her immediately. If you're a half step away, just foul. You're saving yourself. And what's she shooting? 67% from outside. You're more than likely saving yourself a 3-ball.
Time here, Korea versus the Philippines. And the top scorer for Korea, 𝗠 Kong, 12 points, 4 for 8 from 3. I mean, she is just phenomenal.
She doesn't know how to score any other way.
Yeah.
She's got 21 yesterday, 7 threes. She's got 12 today, 4 threes. She literally has no other way of putting the ball in the bucket. That's all she knows. And you love players that are like that, just pure shooting quality and the confidence she has as well. Even when one doesn't go, she's literally trying to find another spot on the floor ready for the next one in the same phase of play. She's not, you know, there's nothing phasing her right now, and yeah, delivering to say the least for her team, and one of the big reasons why they are potentially 20 minutes away from a World Cup spot.
Absolutely. Tied the record yesterday for most threes in a game with 7, and only did it in 20 minutes, right?
Yeah, hardly played in the second half.
Games they haven't made any adjustments defensively.
Yeah.
They've really have tried to just score more.
Yeah.
And it obviously is not working, but clearly they're talented. They have enough weapons. I mean, even if they don't have the size.
But how do you stop someone like Kong from scoring the ball? Because if you do and you overplay her and chase her, we've seen it. She threw it to the weak side and Choi stepped in and just rained down a 3,
Yeah.
or Ha steps in and hits 2 threes, and that's the problem they've got. This isn't probably the best game for the Philippines to have to play phenomenal defense, because you're having to play defense against 12 players. There is no one that you're going to slack from, no one that you can step off from, because they're not an offensive threat. Every player in this Korean team can put the ball in the bucket,
Yeah.
most of them from distance. So it is a huge ask for the Philippines, but
De La Rosa had it, but gave it away, and Kong comes through for Korea.
oh, and your heart breaks a little bit for the Philippines there. They've done everything right. Their defense was intense. They were going after it, and then they just get a dagger.
Rebound on Tejos, stolen away from Kong. Oh boy, here comes another one. Oh my! 6 threes.
And you said it perfectly. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Here comes another one. Before she'd even released it. And that everyone in the crowd knew it. Everyone in the entire arena. I think there were people in the parking lot that went, yep, three's coming. I'm hoping they looked at the player of the game article and highlight clip, because it did say record equaling performance.
Yes.
So hopefully they're now aware that
6 for 11 from 3. All of her points from beyond the arc. Jim on the wing. Back to Kong. Tries to create space. Could it be triple number 7? You gotta be kidding me! Oh my gosh!
this is unreal. We thought yesterday's game was just near perfect. Today's game has just gone even further.
Oh my gosh. It's effortless too. It's like I'm speechless. I don't even know what to say. Oh my goodness.
Just before that happened, and we were talking about arcade games, I was thinking NBA Jam Session, and I know who I'm taking.
Oh yeah.
I'm having Kong.
No pressure. She better hit a 3.
I think she's probably only got 2 or 3 minutes to do it.
I know, I think so too.
She's got the last couple of minutes.
Kong up top. 3 ball goes up and in, and the record is finally broken.
And you can see she knew.
She knew it.
A little fist pump to her coaches. The coaches are up on their feet, giving her some praise as well. They knew why they were bringing her back in. I don't think she'll be in the game long now.
Yeah, Dignity
I think she's coming straight out.
Responds with the 2, and absolutely, yeah.
I think she needs to get another one now.
She should.
She needs to quickly fire off another 3 before they get her out of the game.
I'm going to give her a little golf clap.
Record-breaking.
Yes, absolutely.
Record-breaking 3. There it is. That's the one that snaps the record. It's all hers now. She doesn't have to share it with anyone.
No. For Korea, you've got Ji-Yoon Park, Lee Sil-kong, Hae-Ji-an, Lee-Sung Choi, entire tournament shooting from 3. And the rebound is put back is good for Lee Sil-kong. Ji-Yoon Park gets it to Kong, finds some space, and Lee Sil-kong does what she does best.
You cannot give her that space at all. She doesn't even need space, let's be honest.
It's a lot of contact. So Hae-Ji-an comes back in for Korea. Misfires that 3. Hae-Ji-an finds a wide open shooter. Kong lets it fly! Lee Sil-kong starting to come alive here in the second quarter. Has already hit 2. Back to Hae-Ji-an. Kong running off screens. Oh my! Lee Sil-kong got her feet set. Also got the roll.
And you can tell from the crowd the energy level of this team. And every time she hits a 3, it gets a little bit quieter in here.
Just by the way that they move offensively and defensively, they're constantly in help. We've seen the ball go inside several times, and every single time there's been at least 2 or 3 jerseys surrounding a French player in the paint, forcing France to go to a different option, and somehow, some way, Korea scrambles out of it, and they either get out of it or, I mean, yeah.
Aggressive defense, but not really huge foul trouble.
Kong loads. Oh my goodness. Lee Sil-kong.
If you sleep for 5 seconds, if you sleep, you blink too long, she will make you pay.
And deflected out of bounds by Kong also. Still a 2-possession game. Park gives it up. They get it to Kong. You gotta be kidding me! Lee Sil-park, that is number 5. 17 points for her. Badian gets fouled. Looks like Kong took an elbow right to the chest.
As long as it's not a shooting arm, we're fine. She's able to run and launch 3s, she'll be fine.